What the hell? Okay, here we go. Hi, everyone. This is Ken from Ken's Corner, and I got the owner and operator of Destiny Wrestling, Mr. Emilio. How are you doing today, sir?
Good, Ken. How are you doing?
Well, considering my leg is lagging and continuing to lag, so I'm not going to put everyone through that today, and you're not going to see my pretty face. They do say I have a face for radio, so I'm doing okay. Uh, we're going to jump right in this, and we're going to talk a little bit about where Destiny came from, the name, when you founded it, and where it came from, please.
Well, to be honest with you, Ken, I'm actually not the one who founded Destiny. Uh, Iceman, George Iceman, is the one that founded Destiny over 10 years ago. Actually, 9 years ago, sorry. And he actually built it up from the ground up. And, the pandemic, there was hard times everywhere. And Iceman and I were talking one day, and I asked him, why he didn't have a lot of shows going on. He goes, well, it's just the cost and the talent and all the rules and this, that, the other thing. And I said to him, I said, well, do you need someone to get involved? Because I'm looking to get involved in something else. My business is doing well, and I'm looking to try new things. And he goes, well, yeah, why don't we sit down and talk? So we talked. I invested into Destiny. I was learning the business, seeing how the shows were run, the booking of the talent, calling of the matches. And then, at the time we couldn't talk about it and still not fully out there, but Iceman has now, upgraded himself to where he's a part of Impact Wrestling. And because of his duties there, he didn't really have the time and to put into Destiny, which was his baby. And he didn't want to see 50% effort put into it. He still wants to see the full 100%. So him and I sat down again. He was living in Miami at the time. And we talked, and lo and behold, I am now the sole operator of Destiny Wrestling with the help of many, and we keep on pushing, putting out show after show, hopefully giving the fans some good wrestling and some good entertainment for their dollar. And we're looking to expand the business into new areas of Ontario.
That's amazing news. Congratulations on that. I do know that you have so many exciting wrestlers that come through your organization. Now, do you have a stable that's set, or do you always go outside the business?
Well, it's funny because I'm talking to you from Battle Arts, the training center. Um, we have our locals that are part of the show. Gabriel Fuerza, El Diablo, Alexia Nicole. Our women's champion is Impact star Jody Threat. Our heavyweight champion is Steve Macklin, who's also an Impact star. We have Tarek, who's been around Ontario for a while, but he's a Destiny mainstay. Von Vertigo, and I'm looking for new up and comers, as well as we bring in stars that are currently on TV, top independent wrestlers throughout North America, Mexico, and Japan. We just do everything that we can to try to bring people in so that we can put on a great show for all the fans.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have an idea of how many people you actually average in your shows?
We're averaging now to about 300. And in the location that we run at a Battle Arts here in Mississauga, that's the perfect size. Would I like to get more? I feel we can push to 400. But again, we have to look at it. We had 3 years of chaos with the pandemic. Some people still not comfortable going out. Some people are, but a little more cautious. So, as things are picking up and independent events are picking up, we just did an event out in Cornwall with 400 people. And our crowds are growing at Don Kolov, and we're looking to get it up to, ideally, I feel we can get to 500. But that's all on me, because I got to give the fans something compelling to want to spend their hard-earned money to come and see. You know what I mean? I have to give them the talent that they want to see through meet and greets in the ring. I got to give them interesting storylines. So a lot of it falls on my shoulders to make sure I can give the fans what they want, so they spread word of mouth as well, just how exciting the events are.
Yeah, 100%. I understand what you're saying there. That makes a lot of sense. Now, you sound like one heck of an owner. Like, I definitely have to get out to see a Destiny show. Now, I do know there's a couple of coming around now that I'm talking about it. let's talk about a little bit about August 19th. I know it's not the one behind you, with probably my favorite wrestler in Ontario right now, Magna McLaren up there in the left corner. But we'll get to that one. Let's talk about Summer Heat in August 19th.
Yeah, August 19th, you're at Don Kolov Arena. It's the first Saturday show that Destiny has ever done. Um, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm switching from Sundays to Saturdays. We have a stacked and packed show. I can't really divulge too much except for what we've already shown. We have Second Gear Crew coming, Mance Warner, and the one called Manders coming for tag team action. Steve Macklin's on the list. We have Diona Perazzo, the Impact World Champion, coming. She's going to be in a match against our women's champion and also Impact star Jody Threat. We have Gabriel Fuerza putting up his New Era title against Judas Icarus from Vancouver. That will probably be the match of the night. Tarek versus Mark Wheeler after what Mark Wheeler did to Tarek at our last show. I know Tarek's out for revenge. So that's going to be great. And there's a few more matches and talent that we have not yet announced that we'll be announcing over the next week or so to get everyone geared up for August 19th here at Don Kolov Arena, Mississauga.
That's amazing. That's quite the event. And hopefully everyone can get out there and take a look at what's going on in that ring down there, Mississauga. Now, is there anything else you want to talk about first before I get to the September 30th big event in my area of Oshawa, Ontario? Do you have anything to add before we talk about this?
I just want to let everyone know, if you've never been to a Destiny event, it is something that will blow you away. I spent a lot of investment and help to put on great production on our shows, from the way the ring looks, from the screen to the lights, the sound. We put a lot into it. The talent, they bust their hump in the ring to give the fans exactly what they came to see. And it's just all around, it's a great show. As a fan, as a promoter, as the owner, I love it on so many different levels. And you'll catch me sitting out in the crowd watching some of these matches because, you know, when you put it together and you think of what it could be, and then you actually get a chance to see it in the ring, it's absolutely phenomenal. So you won't be disappointed. I can promise you that. But really, the big news, you know, to why we're here today is that poster right there. That
Yeah,
poster.
definitely.
And I
Yeah,
was gonna.
if anyone, sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to read it. It says the Children's Arena, September 30th in Oshawa, Ontario, which is practically my back door. My backyard, I meant to say. I'm sorry. No,
No
what were
problem.
you going to say, sir?
Well, this is a homecoming of sorts because I myself am from Oshawa. Um, I went to elementary school right up the street from Children's Arena at St. Gregory's. I played, my baseball practices were at the park where Children's Arena is. I used to fish for salmon in the creek that runs along Children's Arena. So the venue was more of a nostalgic homecoming for me because that area has so much meaning to me, from where my grandfather lived to where I went to school to where I spent my weekends fishing in the creek there. So I wanted to do something, and I wanted to come to my hometown. I wanted to show my family, my friends, what it is exactly that happens with Destiny Wrestling. And, you know, Mississauga is not a short drive for those who live in Oshawa, so it's harder to come out. So I wanted to bring the show to them, and I wanted them to see what independent wrestling is all about at the highest level.
And you're definitely at the highest level of independent wrestling. I do have to say, can we talk about some of these exciting wrestlers that I see behind you?
All right. Well, first, you know, I'm going to take my face off the poster here. We got former WWE star, current Impact Director of Authority, Santino Morella will be in the house for a special meet and greet with all the VIP ticket holders. And tickets do go on sale this coming Friday. We have indie sensation and Impact star Masha Slamovich going to be at the show. We have MLW I believe it's the middleweight champion as well as tag team champion Akira going to be in the house. We have former WWE star, current Impact star, formerly known as Fandango, currently known as Dirty Dango, coming to the show. We have Impact star Jody Threat, who's also our women's champion. She will be at the at the show. We have Tarek, number top 2 or 3 in Canada, who's going to be wrestling at the show. And we have new up and comer Magnum McLaren, who's going to be coming to Oshawa, and he will also be at the show. And I'm not to give too much away, there will be a few more surprises at the show that will be announced over the next little while.
It's an amazing lineup, sir. I have to admit, there's some quality wrestlers on that poster. Now, Fandango, I remember him well, and now that you say his name, I actually I could see him there. So that's really cool. That should be a good show. Now, can you give us a price list on what it would cost your customers to come see this event?
The tickets, they will be $60 for front row VIP. What that will get you in is it will get you into the venue an hour early. It will get you a photo walk with both Santino Marella and Dirty Dango, as well as an 8x10 autograph picture of both Santino Marella and Dirty Dango. And that comes with the front row seat as well. So you're sitting front row, right where all the action happens. You're meeting both Santino Marella and Dirty Dango. You're getting your picture taken with them. You're getting an 8x10 autograph from each of them so that you can go home with some souvenirs from the show. And who else? I don't want to give it away, but you never know who else is going to be there as part of the special VIP meet and greet. Then we also have our general admission, which are going to be $20. First come, first serve seating. And for the kiddos under 15 years old, we are taking $5 off the general admission price, and they will be $15. Unfortunately, the children's ticket price will not include the VIP. You would have to fully purchase the VIP ticket, whether you're a child or an adult, to be part of that early entry and sitting front row and getting a chance to meet Santino and Dango.
You know, that's quite the giving that you're doing there for a $60 price. Like, I know that you can go in and buy a picture of a wrestler, and that's going to cost you sometimes $20 to $25 alone. So that's quite the value, regardless who you are.
Yeah, which it will at the show. You know what I mean? For those who aren't part of the VIP. So the VIP is really set up for those that want to have a full VIP experience, to give yourself an hour pre-show with Santino and Dango, get your picture taken, shake the hands, you know what I mean? See who else is there, shake their hands, get some photos, and just get yourself immersed in what it is Destiny Wrestling is all about. Those same tickets in Toronto for my show at Summer Heat are $125. So I am coming into Oshawa. I want to pack the house. I want to get 400 or 500 fans in the door. I'm telling you, for anyone who's listening, this show here will be nothing like any independent show you've gone to in the area. The setup, I would like to say that we are very, very similar to a WWE house show. So we have lots of lights, the big screen, the smoke machines. We have the full production setup. So it's something that you may have not experienced. And I always tell people, I know there's always other shows in the areas that are a little bit cheaper, but I promise you, the talent, the matches, the production is second to none. And for those who are in attendance, we'll get a chance to see it. And also, which I don't know how many people have been a part of a TV taping, all of our shows are taped for IWTV and our YouTube channel.
That's crazy. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I do want to ask you, is that unlimited? I mean, obviously it's not unlimited, but where does the $60, how many tickets do you have available for that price range?
40 tickets, that's it. And I know a lot of people, tickets go on sale this Friday at 7 p.m. I don't know when you're releasing this, but this coming Friday, I believe, is what, the 14th?
Mm-hmm.
Or the 13th?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so
You
tickets are
got
on.
me.
Yeah, so this Friday, 7 p.m. Tickets are on sale. There's only 40 VIP front row available. So you got to be
Well,
on.
let's see.
Go ahead.
Pardon me. I'm sorry. I was just going to say maybe I'm going to try and put a quick rush on this interview, and maybe we can get this out and active by then. That's a goal for me.
Yeah, well, that'd be a good goal. Give the listeners a chance to really take advantage of it. Um, it's going to be a great show. I don't want to tell everyone what we got going on because it ruins the announcements that we do, every few days of who's coming and what matches will be happening. But I will tell you, bar none, this will be the number one show in the Durham region area in the year of 2023. I promise you that.
Well, you
We are
can
guns a blazing. We want to show the people of Oshawa what Destiny Wrestling is all about.
Well, you can count Ken's Corner podcast in, sir. Even if I can't be quick enough to get the $60 one. Now, what I would like from you is where can people find you and how can they purchase a ticket to these shows?
The tickets will be on sale on our website. You go to our website, destinywrestling.ca. You'll see two posters up there, one for Summer Heat, one for Destiny, Haywire, and Oshawa. If you're wanting to come to the Oshawa show, click on the poster for the Destiny Haywire. It will take you to the ticket site for you to purchase your tickets. I will also have general admission tickets for sale at certain locations throughout the city of Oshawa. For those who aren't able to purchase online, unfortunately, the VIPs will all be sold online. But general admission, if you don't have the means to buy them online, you will be able to purchase them through select stores, which will be announced on all of our socials. So if you're listening, follow us, Destiny World Wrestling on Instagram, Destiny World Wrestling on YouTube, at Destiny Wrestle on Twitter, and Destiny Wrestling on Facebook. To keep up to date with all the news, all the stars that are going to be in Oshawa, the match announcements, the special surprises. It's going to be a who's who in the professional wrestling world and independent wrestling world that are going to be at the show, and we're going to have a good time. It's going to be a great night, and I'm hoping this is not just a one-off, and you'll see Destiny and Oshawa every couple or every few months.
It would be simply amazing to have you in Oshawa. Anyway, what I'd like to do now, in case you have anything else that you want to add, I'm going to leave the floor open before we end this interview today.
All I can say, and it's not really a Destiny thing, but if you are a fan of professional wrestling, or are you a fan of independent professional wrestling, support independent talent. These guys, they drive hours upon hours upon hours for very little money sometimes because they have to use their gas just to be given an opportunity. Support them, buy a ticket to go see them, buy a shirt, buy a sticker, buy a button, buy whatever it is you can if you have the means and support these guys. They are truly busting their hump to follow their dream and to put on an absolutely tremendous show for all the fans. I see it firsthand. Like I said, I'm a big fan as well, and you'll catch me usually at the shows sneaking out from all the chaos and just coming to sit down and watch a match and enjoying what's happening in the ring.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. It's been all my honor today. I've had Emilio from owner and operator of Destiny Wrestling, and he's been telling us all about what's coming up in the near future for Destiny Wrestling. It's been our honor. Thank you so much for being on Ken's Corner podcast today, sir.
Not a problem. Glad to be here, and I'll see everyone September 30th at Children's Arena.